Yeah.
Yo, yo, you are now tuning in the corner with JJ Dakota. Come on. The corner, the corner, the corner. Corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Let me take you on a trip through the past. Let me take you where the cool kids be at. Let me take you where you won't wanna leave. The corner of love, the corner of peace. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yo. What's good? What's good? West Fort Worth? Oh, what's sounding like this? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, welcome to the Corner Podcast. We are here at 9112 West Camp Bowie Boulevard at JJ Dakota's. We're at home base on a Wednesday night. It is a APA night, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It's an APA night. If you're watching this and you're viewing the video, you can see some of your favorites, we'll say. But man, it's been good to be back. It's good to talk about this thing called pool. This thing called pool on the west side of Fort Worth. We are, man, I am just excited. It's been a week. I mean, this is Wednesday, but I'm talking about the week prior. So we got a lot of things to discuss, man. But again, we're at JJ Dakota. Shout out to James Bill, owners here, for allowing me to set up shop. Thank you to the bar staff. You got Ashley. She is closing out. You got Brooklyn coming in. Tristan back there, bar back and holding it down for everybody. And so it's cool. So man, something about the vibe tonight, man. You got League on one half of the room. You got in the back half, you got just some people in here shooting. To my immediate left, I got some people that's shooting. That's probably trying to figure out what I'm doing, which is crazy because everybody think that I'm DJing, but no, music is coming out. How fun is that? So, man, let's just get into it, man. I don't want to waste too much time. Again, I am your humbled host, G Gary, whatever you want to call me. Man, get at me on our Spotify channel, on our YouTube channel. I'd love to hear your comments, man. Participate, get active. This is a labor of love. Again, I'm not trying to sell nothing, not trying to buy nothing either. But this is just something for me to get out there for my pool family. And you guys are the best. And so let's kick this thing off, man. We're coming off of 9-ball tri-cups that just happened at Fats Billiards out in Saginaw, Texas, man. It was a good time, man. Tournament started on Saturday, lasted till Sunday. We're gonna get into some of the we'll get into some of my views and some of my opinions on that. Again, this is my platform, so I pretty much can have my views, my opinions. If you disagree, I'm glad. Let me know. It's all good. When you see me in the spot, let me know. And I appreciate that. But I want to start this thing off, and let me pull it up. I want to start by giving props to the people who made it to World Qualifiers, the teams, Rackheads. I'm assuming they're out of Fats. Thursday Night Junkies. I know those guys, man. Spin Doctors also know those well too. Fort Worth Q's, Santos and the gang. I love y'all. Highly favored. Know you guys, Susan, Susan White, those guys all over there. Used to be Team Hook. Way to go. The other team, Hard Balls, pause. Uh, Rockadoodles, nice. And Lucky Shots. I know those too, man. The Pattons, Corey, Steve Sherry, Joseph Wendy, Bill, and Kat, and also Ashley. So, man, congratulations! You guys are moving on to the next phase, which is cities or worlds, if you want to call it that. So, I mean, it's a good tournament. Like I said, enjoyed it. Enjoyed being out there. Always, Fats always does a good job hosting. Large venue, a lot of tables for us. I think we play on 7-foot bar boxes, so it's always a bit of an adjustment for a lot of people who don't normally shoot out of there or who aren't regulars there. But it was a good time. Again, congratulations to all y'all that are advancing. I'm low key hating because I wish I was one of those people, but you know what? It don't happen all the time. And just to be able to take part in it, it was good. But overall, I feel like it was a great tournament. I feel like it was ran well. Feel like the league operators, I mean, they kind of take a lot of that on their own. So I think they did a good job as far as hosting as many teams as they did, keeping it well. I will say one of the only negatives was it was a lot of sitting around. Uh, we had a lot of time to just do nothing. I mean, I was late. I think I was late. Yeah, the first round, and we were practically almost finished. And we still like the 4 hour time limit was probably a little too long for rounds. Feel like we should have shortened it up because it was like that also Saturday night. I didn't go back Sunday. Mhm. Maybe I did. I don't know, but can't remember. But it was a good time, man. So to all the teams that participated, it was great to see everybody because that's the one time that we get to see everybody that's playing in the west side of Fort Worth. Um, a lot of teams that we don't get to see on, depending on whatever night you're playing, you may not see them. So it was good to just hang out and just catch a vibe with people. And so I enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. Again, shout out to the winners, especially the ones that I know, man. It was a lot of, I mean, if I'm looking at my winners, I'm looking at the ones that typically continuously I see winning. So like Fort Worth Q's, man, Santos been on the run. Santos you're a friend of the pod, man. He been on the podcast before. Santos a friend of he's not just a friend of me, but just a good dude. I know that he has punched his ticket to Vegas in Scotch doubles. He and Michael Bell. So uh he's trying to make it, he's trying to make a whole week out of this thing when he gets there go. So big ups to them, man. And like I said, it wasn't nothing to complain about really. I mean, I think that the competition level was the competition level was about what I expected. You had to get in there and fight, man. You can just you had to bring your A game. And so that's gonna probably bring me to some other topics that may not be as friendly because I did have some takeaways based on my own personal experience of what I experienced when I was there. And so I looked that up. Technically, I've been playing APA going on well like 4 years straight now. I'd say 4.5 because I didn't start in a full year. Um, and so when I started, like probably many of you I started with one team. You know, you got that safety blanket where somebody brings you on and you comfortable playing with them or whatnot. And so I started with one team and continued with that one team. And actually, the team that I started on, I'm still on, but I have added to that. And some of my, I would say, team successes have been there are times when I've been to Tri Cups after that or Worlds where I've had multiple teams qualify. And so this was the first year or session where I was like, you know what? I'd almost rather be on just a single team and not have to worry about multiple teams. So let me paint this picture. So my first round of Tri Cups, and I don't know, I know this happens to people sometimes, but just the luck of the draw. My team that I played in the first round was literally a team. The team we played was made up of pretty much half of my team. So half of my team had to sit out, the other had to sit out. And so I'm like, dang it, why we got to do this? Because I wouldn't, us throwing up is different. Us how we put up and how we play is way different when you don't have everybody. And I was just like, it just wasn't good. And so, I mean, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like when you're on multiple teams and they built like that, and maybe let's say your team, so the team is 8 people, right? And 4 to 5 are on both teams. Are they just like, you know what? We really don't like, are we gonna pick and choose who we like better, these three or that three? Because I honestly felt like in my teams, one of my nights had chosen like they were like, we're gonna put our emphasis and our energy into this one night. And so I was like, you know what? If that's what it's gonna be, I'd rather just be on one team and that's it. And I ain't gotta worry about all that pre-shot. And I don't have to worry about all of this going back and forth, who gotta sit out, who gotta do that. And so it caused a bit of an angst. It caused a bit of an angst to me, I ain't even gonna lie. But I mean, I just, at this point, I'm just shooting. So I'm just like this. What's the benefit of playing in multiple teams? Yeah, you get you get multiple chances at advancing. But if you are I would say one of the pillars or like even a captain, like my captains had to sit out. That's where I felt the that's where I felt the most. When it's like when the captains have to sit out, like so maybe it's a thing where you're like, I can't captain multiple teams. I can only captain one. Like I don't know what the I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the approach is, but it didn't leave me in a good way when I left Fats on at the end of the weekend. Like I kind of felt like, you know what, I'm over it, and so that was that. But again, congrats to everybody that that made it and that are advancing. Yeah. And just to kind of pick up on that two-team vibe. Yeah, I'm just really contemplating it because and like many of you play multiple nights. I don't know how you feel about it. I get it that it's all fun, but when it comes down into those, when we start getting into those higher level tournaments, what is the focus? Like, where are you focused? Again, I enjoy it. I ain't gonna change it. I'm talking all this noise right now, and I'll probably still be on 2 or 3 teams. Like, like I ain't gonna do it. But I've been, but that was a recap of the APA big thing, and then just to throw another little tidbit about the APA, they got a Jack and Jill straight to Vegas tournament coming back up like in February. So if you got a partner, man, if you got a Jill to your Jack or a Jack to your Jill, whatever it is, I think they capped the skill at 10, and skill level of 10 was, I don't know, man. I feel like we need to, feel like it need to be upped. Because, oh, that was another thing, man. A lot of people moved up. I know of people that got moved up from one round to another. Like, doesn't that just jack? Like, this whole skill level thing it's still, I don't know. It's still the weirdest thing to me because I've heard everybody tell me about this algorithm about how you got to do this. And, if you want to keep your skill level down by innings, but it's something about when you're playing in when you're playing in a tri cup or a city, when you're sitting there playing in front of the league operator, you're playing right there in front of division reps. The innings don't matter. Like, we're scoring on paper for these things. Like, we're taking it back old school with the paper, so it's not like it's going in the app and automatically getting it. They're like, so whose is it at a discretion? Maybe that's a question I need to ask league or some league operators. Maybe I'll send a message out to a few that I know. I don't want to just always burden my West Fort Worth league operators. Maybe I'll go out to um, shout out to not shout out, but just look at some people from Houston and whatnot because that's curious to me. Like, how do you gauge because somebody have one good match in the first round, they automatically go up, or is that or have they been watching, or have you been on the border? Have you been on the verge of moving up? I never heard of anybody moving down. So that that to me is also something that we probably should be discussing. Like, because I feel like as easy as somebody can move up, you can move down too. But yeah, I had a couple of people, man, where it threw their whole. Not only did it throw their individual games off, which in some people that I saw move up, y'all was shooting good. I don't want to even call no names out, but you know who you are. So to act like you was shocked that you moved up, you know, that that is uh that's funny in itself. When we acting shy, like that goes back to what I said before, man. When people be acting like, "Oh, I wish I was still a three." Like, no, you don't. Bro. You don't play this. You don't play this game. You don't play any sport, competitive, amateurly, semi-pro, whatever, to remain the same or stay stagnant in where you are. So it is. I get it. It is a hindrance to what your team is trying to do. It's a hindrance to maybe your personal strategy. Like, I've heard people say a higher skill level say they will play a lower skill level differently if they know exactly where they are. Um, but I'm like, I don't know. I've taken on that mantra of it's me against the table, and I ain't even gonna apologize for it. But it is me against the table. I don't care. I'm not finna to sandbag and this and that. Although uh, I appreciate my friend Jason Barlow for purchasing me a shirt, a sandbagger shirt that he feels like I should wear. I don't think that should, but you know what? I'll do it. But anyway, sorry, I digress. So anyway, it was a lot of people that moved up in the middle of the tournament, and it threw off. It just messed up how they could throw up, how they went up. But at the end of the day, I'm still like, man, congratulations. You are advancing, you're proving yourself. And I think that all of us that play this, we don't play it to just remain the same. We do it to sorry, there's a lot of noise in here. Somebody just got one of those close your eyes, shoot, spray shots. I'm watching a 9 ball match right now. Uh those are always fun. Speaking of 9 ball, I am finally at the end of my 2 foul 9 ball session. And if a lot of you on the west side of Fort Worth, I know play this out of multiple venues across. Like, the one thing I will say before, and I'm not gonna bash 2 foul 9 ball. I'm not. I actually like it. We start at about 7:30, usually done between 10:15, and that's us playing 4 matches apiece. Team of 6, you play 4 matches apiece with 9 ball, and then you out. I love the game. It's fun. It's fast. Here's the kicker: the season is long. I feel like I've been playing 259 ball longer than I had, like longer than a serious relationship, for real. Like I've had to commit to this thing, and I don't know. I'm either not ready for a relationship or I'm not ready for a 259 ball. But I think this is my curtain call. I did it. Hopefully the the pay at the end is worth it. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Mountain Cedar. Um, we, but it's been fun. Like I said, I've met so many cool people. We've had such a good time going around to these different places, man. Places I never would have went to. I mean, gosh, Lynn Saloon, Finish Line, Charlie Brown's, every VFW that I have visited, I have enjoyed it. Uh, some VFWs though, we found one with some dope food. Uh, but just I think the people in the 259 ball league are a little different than APA, and I ain't gonna do that right now. But if you're familiar, you would already know. So it's been fun. It's just a long league session. I feel like it's literally been about 6 months. I could be exaggerating, and maybe it's because these leagues like this, you don't have the interaction of having an app or having a website that you can go and track. I mean, you can, but it was just weird. It wasn't like an APA thing where I could sit there and see my stats. I could see other people's stats. Again, I'm sure you probably can. I just didn't invest that much energy into it, and maybe that's just me. But it's been real. I got way more experience. I've gotten really. I would say my 9 ball game has picked up to the point where currently APA, I think I've only lost a match out of my 2 nights. I'm like 5 out of 6 right now. Uh, you know, it's been it's been fun, and I enjoy it. And so when the question came up was like, "Hey, are you gonna stay?" I was like, "Man, I can't." I was like, it's just too much. Like it's too much. It's such a journey, man. Baby, man. I mean, pool fatigue is real. Pool fatigue is real. Like you get to where you just don't even like it no more. But but we're gonna keep going. So that's almost over. Will I do it again? I don't know. If I did it again, I'd have to give up. I'd have to give up a night of APA. Maybe not even play APA and just play that. I really want to get into just trying to play some more tournaments. But it's just tournaments take so long to do. It's so like I see a lot of these tournaments that happen, man. I've seen like I've played in the tournament at Basic Bar. Shout out to my boy Andy. We're gonna be recording the pod over there on March 3rd. We're gonna be recording the pod. I'm probably gonna go Facebook Live or Instagram. I don't know, one of those live while we're doing the pod. But he got a nice spot downtown Fort Worth. Got 2 tables. Just put in some new lights, and his team is playing out of there. And so I want to go show that love. So that's technically considered West Fort Worth. So we're keeping it on the west side by being in downtown. Ain't mad about it. Shout out to the boy Andy. But yeah, so will I do it again? I remains to be seen. Remains to it remains. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But hey, speaking of what is for the future or what's coming up, man, how do y'all? So I was talking to somebody earlier in here, and they was like, "Man, we don't know who's on whose team anymore. There's uh, so much expansion." I mean, I know like last pod I had Robert on, and he talked about how many teams that they have created, new teams, and then with all these teams that are with these players that are moving up that can no longer play on the same team or they don't get to play as much. I feel like that is creating more teams and getting people into it to play more. And you know what? Is that I got the hot voice right there because I just thought about something. Could that be a conspiracy to continue expansion by if you keep moving people up? We don't know. I got my tinfoil hat on about pool, and so it is what it is. But we do enjoy the creation of the team. So this is what I'm thinking. If you are on a team, when do you consider leaving a team? Like, what is that? What is the point? Like, do you wait till it's like bad? I mean, obviously, like if you move up and they can't afford you to play, most captains are gonna be like, "Yo, it's time. We can't afford you." Like, what what can we do? Where you got to go somewhere. And so I've been in that scenario where I've been on the same team now since I started, and I'm like, is it time for me to move around for more growth? Is it like what is it? Like I finally am on a team now where I'm captain of the team, and that's a whole thing. Like I'm taking notes on that one because I want to have a whole pod about my experience as a new captain and how do I, how my team is made. What do I like? I just, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, and so we're gonna dive into that for sure. Um, Up too early, but just when is it time? When is it time to say goodbye? Or when is it time to just say, look, man, we got to re-up? Like I done had some people on my team tell us, hey, if we don't do this, I'm out. I'm like, oh, you out? Okay, got you. I mean, it's this pool thing. It get raw. It get raw, man. I didn't know it got like that. But I'm still enjoying it. I hope you still enjoying it. I hope you still coming out to play. I hope you still meet new people and whatnot. We got to keep this thing going. This is why I do this. This is why I enjoy podding about this stuff. Uh, Again, I remember when I thought it was the nerdiest thing at all. Now I'm the biggest nerd of them all. So we're gonna keep it live. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep showing love, man. Keep commenting on my Facebook, my Instagram. Keep commenting in Spotify. Keep commenting in the YouTube sites. Man, I'm just looking forward to seeing you out, man. When you see me out, shout out. The merch is coming. The merch is there. If you want to order it, let me know. Peace.